lovely day here again. So we're going to do a very exciting video today, and I'm going to show you budget beauty treatments. So how you can tint your own eyelashes at home and save yourself some money. So let's get started. You're going to need the color. So I use the brand Hairwell or Reflector-Sil. I use the color Blue Black. You're also going to need an activator, another name for peroxide, a very low level peroxide. And you'll also need a bowl filled with warm water. You will need pawpaw ointment, or you can also use Vaseline or coconut oil, something like that, as a barrier cream to stop the staining. You will also need a spoolie. So we've got the Vaseline or pawpaw on the back of our hand. We only need one tube this time, being the blue black color. So you put a squeeze of that in there, so that's probably the size of a 5-cent piece. And then we'll put about 3 to 4 drops of the activator in there. That's it there. Get your cotton stick, and you're just gonna mix that up. Now blue black tends to look the darkest on your eyelashes, and I think the blue gives it something different. You don't look at it and go, wow, her eyelashes are blue. But I think you don't have to, like, I'll wake up in the morning and when you've had this done, you're like, wow, do I even need makeup? I find once this is done, say you go swimming or something, it means that your mascara is not going to run because you've just had your eyelashes tinted. Especially if you're going on a holiday or something, it's a great thing to do. So you get your cotton stick, put some of your pawpaw on there, then you're going to put Vaseline under here where your eye bags would be pretty much, and above here, because this is going to stop any staining. Let's start, and I'll do that. So getting as close as you can to your eyelash line without obviously getting it on your lower lash line. And make sure you get it in this inner corner here, because no one wants any staining. So guys, I'd love to hear any stories you've got, whether you've had your eyelashes tinted or eyebrows done, whether you've done it at home and you've had success, or whether you've had a failure. I'd love to hear your stories. So comment below and let me know if you've got any funny stories or whether you've got some successful stories from doing it yourself. Then we're going to close our eyes and we're going to put it above here. I am quite cautious. A lot of people do this and they might not even use Vaseline, but personally I don't want to have any staining and I'd rather make sure that it's perfect. Put it all on there, and I always make sure this little corner here, I get some on there, because after doing other people's for years, I know that a lot of times your eyes water and it either comes out of here or here, and that's where, if someone's going to get a stain, a lot of times they'll either get it here, under here, or here. So then we'll put it on this other eye. Okay, so now we're all Vaselined. We are going to put it on a spoolie and paint it on. So this is the way you can do both at once. So if you don't have much time, it's really easy and simple. So grab your spoolie. I buy mine off eBay, so I think I pay $2 for 50. Otherwise, if you get them from the store, you can sometimes have to pay 50 cents each, or you can use the one that comes with your makeup brush kit or things like that. But I find this is easy, I can just throw it away. So what you're doing is you're getting it on the spoolie like that. You don't want to have big blobs on there because otherwise that could fall in your eye. Now obviously this has peroxide, the activator, in it. So if you get it in your eye, it's going to sting, and it is recommended that you obviously wash it out straight away. I have done it before like this, and I was trying to do it in the mirror, then I dropped the mirror and smashed it, and everything happened at once and it all got in my eye, and I had to somehow get to the bathroom and wash it all out. So you do have to be careful, but this is an easy way to do it yourself at home. And obviously you're saving yourself at least $20, because I think in Australia it's about $20 I normally pay to have it done. So it does work out cheaper when you can do it yourself. So So you've got it on your spoolie, then you're coming in as if you're putting on mascara. So exactly the same as if you're putting on mascara, but you're actually painting on colour. So come through, make sure you get your little, there's always, especially when you're blonde, there's always little tiny blonde ones in the corner. Make sure you get those. And it doesn't matter if it looks clumpy because it's not mascara. You're going to be washing it off anyway. So I go through and put the top ones, the top colour on first, on the one, and now I'll go to this side and do it. But yeah, if you do get it in your eye, it's not the end of the world. You're not generally going to go blind. You just have to go and rinse it really well with some fresh water from the tap. And if it's stinging, it'll only sting for a couple minutes till you rinse it out. So don't stress. It's best when you're doing this to have your hair back in a ponytail, because if you've got any hair colour like mine, it will stain it blue-black. Because you got to remember this, it's a hair colour. It's pretty much a hair colour, but it's with a much lower peroxide, so you can put it around your eyes. So then when we're coming down to our little ones down here, we can pretty much the same as if you're putting mascara on. So come through, get a bit more colour on here, and pull one of those very attractive faces like this, because that brings your eyelashes up and your skin down. Now usually I leave it for about 10 minutes. Don't stress about if you get it underneath, because we will come back and clean that up. So we're going to come under and clean up under here. That. So see how much better that one looks? So you can also then come back with a little bit more of your Vaseline, just re-put that on there. A lot of people freak out about colouring their own eyelashes at home. It's super easy. Okay, so I'm going to sit here for 10 minutes and I'll see you again soon. So it's been 10 minutes. Now we're going to take off the eyelash tint. So you will need some more of these little cotton pads, and I just have a towel, because otherwise if you do it in the bathroom you can do it over the sink, but obviously I can't. So I'm just going to lean my face one way towards the towel, grab your cotton pads with some water, lean, and then I will be rinsing them out. So obviously have your eye closed when you're rinsing it out, and always when you're trying to get it off, don't go upwards because you're pushing it in your eye. Pull it downwards, because that way it's coming out of your eye. So close your eye and you'll just pull it downwards. Doesn't matter if you get it anywhere where you've got the Vaseline, because it won't stain in the 2 seconds it takes to take the colour off. And always have some tissues handy if you don't want to use a towel like this, because once you've rinsed it you can just grab the tissue and wipe that one eye. Obviously if you're in the middle of tinting and it's only been a couple minutes and they're stinging, you will have to rinse it off, even if it's just one eye, and start again. Wipe it, and if there's any under your eye here, you'll just come under and wipe that as well. So if when you're rinsing them, if they start to sting, just keep rinsing them and keep with water, get water on there, drizzle it over and keep wiping downwards, and it will eventually stop stinging. Then come back with your clean cotton bud and you will just be wiping underneath. Just wipe off any Vaseline that's left on there. Okay, they're done. What do you think? That is my eyelashes. Okay, so I've rinsed it all off and I put a quick face of makeup on, so it makes things so much easier when you want to put some makeup on, or even if you don't want to. If your eyebrows and eyelashes are done, a bit of foundation. If you want to put mascara on, you can, if you want to draw on your eyebrows, but it just makes life so much simpler, and it was an easy way to save some money and do your beauty at home. Guys, don't forget to follow manufacturer's instructions on all the products. They say on the back of all of them to do a patch test. The products will explain how to do that. Otherwise, you can Google doing a patch test. I highly recommend, if you haven't ever had your eyelashes tinted or your eyebrows tinted, to definitely do a patch test with any new products, just to make sure you don't have any allergic reaction. Don't forget to subscribe and like these videos for lots more exciting videos. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!